Yo guys, what is up? It is your favorite Mindman Pango, and today we are back with another episode on Lunar Soup. And today guys, I am going to be using a lot of kits that I believe are either a part of or counter the meta right now. Basically, there's always going to be some kits that are kind of OP and they're always going to be meta. Those kits would include kits like Phantom, Avatar, Chemist, and stuff like that. But recently, I've noticed with this map, and specifically because of the way the map is and the terrain that it has, there's not a lot of flat land. So a lot of people like going kits that deal a lot of damage or resist a lot of damage and don't really need that much movement abilities. These kits of course would be the Barbarian kit and the default kit, and I've noticed a lot more people using them, and honestly they're pretty annoying kits to fight. They do a lot of damage, and the Barbarian kit specifically doesn't take that much damage, so it's really hard to get kills on these people, and if they start critting you, they could actually do a ton of damage to the point where if you're not absolutely destroying them in PvP, you're not going to win the fight. So today I'm going to be using those two kits, and I'm going to use some kits that I can also see as a counter to those two kits. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and hopefully you guys learned something out of this video, and let's get into the PvP. So right off the bat, we're going to be using the default kit. We're actually fighting a Paleoxys, which is one of the kits that I think is a pretty decent counter to the default kit, just because it does basically the same amount of damage, has the same protection, but then you also get speed 2 and a pearl, which is pretty useful. But honestly, if you know what you're doing with the default kit compared to most of the people who main this kit, I really don't. There's some crazy ways that people have found to just like get... Okay, I knew that that was going to happen. I knew there was a stomper nearby, but I shifted at the last moment, which is how you avoid a lot of stomper damage. Anyways, as I was saying when I was fighting this person, who refilled by the way, the default kit does a lot of damage, and the fact that it does so much damage is honestly really good because you can combine this natural damage with crits, and you could pretty much just drop people really easily if you know what you're doing. Unfortunately, I don't really know the way to PvP with crits, just because most of the time when I PvP, I use speed 2, so I don't really need to crit. But with speed 1, it's a very viable strategy. Also, this guy literally refilled and then ran away and hit me into the water. That's pretty annoying. There go his boots, and this guy should die in just a second. As you can see, his armor's broken. I do think he lost most of that armor before the fight with me, but getting those crits in definitely helped him to drop a lot faster, because that guy, I know him, and he could have tanked for a lot longer if I wasn't in the default kit. Wes has actually shown some visual improvement. They're definitely playing a lot better. The thing I like about fighting Wes is that this guy actually takes knockback, and yeah, it allows me to strafe on him. Oh, there he goes. He got a nice combo. I always feel so bad running out of combos on Soup, but like, it's not like boxing or something, you know? It's kind of essential to run out of combos, because you could combo lock someone for so long on Soup, especially with all the abilities and stuff. You want to go again? He does. Okay, Wes. I don't know if anyone else saw that, but on my screen, it seemed like he was up in the air a little bit. I think that's just a visual glitch, but still. Oh my god, my freaking S taps or W taps or whatever you call it, my sprint resets are insane right now. I really wish I knew what that was called, because like I see some people who like they sort of press S the way I do, and I don't have keystrokes on, so you guys are probably a little confused as to what I'm talking about. Let me see, can I keystrokes? Okay, it's kind of blocked by my thing, but I am in the middle of a fight right now. Let's put this right there, and I'll explain what I mean a little bit better. Sir Wes, can you please let me out of the water? So there you go. You can see my keystrokes now. I'll let you fight me on land. I'm not gonna fight you in the water because that's just annoying. Anyways, if you look, when I PvP, instead of like letting go of W to W tap or like just pressing S to S tap, which I mean I do that sometimes, but most of the time I just press both to like stop moving, and I just hold it down for a second. And I wish I could get a nice one now to show what I mean, but I couldn't until the very end there. But I don't know what to call that. I've heard some people call it counter tapping, which I think is pretty cool. Oh, I hate fighting this guy. I literally hate fighting this guy so much. Dude, why does everyone jump me after I fight someone? It's so annoying.
One eternity later.
He refilled yet again, dude. If he's gonna refill, I'm gonna do it. I've only refilled, like, I normally don't refill at a sign unless the other person does, or if they're like cheating their balls off. In this case, this guy's refilled a few more times than I have. There goes leggings. Okay, you have no armor. Can you just die here, please? Let's just take off our boots. I feel like that's a little bit more fair. So, bro, can we end this? You're the one refilling like 50 times. Good fight, dude. That was literally such a chaotic fight, though. Like, I literally had my phone going off in the background. That's so annoying. All right, guys, so since I actually since I actually lost my helmet, I decided to switch into the default kit. I'm so sorry. Since I lost my helmet in the default kit, bruh, he just got stomped. He actually just got stomped. I'm so upset. All right, guys, so since I lost my helmet in the default kit, I decided to switch to the Barbarian kit. I don't really like the Barbarian kit that much. I think it's kind of a no-skill kit, and I'm gonna boot boost that guy into him because that guy's running for like a mile on him. Anyways, like I was saying, Barbarian's kind of no skill. It's just really high resistance, and then your silverfish do a surprising amount of damage. And there's actually a glitch that's been around since like season 3 where silverfish will not like give you the damage effect, in that your screen won't move and you won't hear the sound when you take damage. It'll just like do hearts, and that's honestly pretty weird. It only happens in some situations, but I think if you shift, it has an increased chance of happening, and I'm surprised it hasn't been patched yet, to be honest. Also, I've killed that guy a decent amount of times, but yeah, I'm really surprised it just hasn't been patched. But this kit in itself is really good. It does almost as much as the diamond sword in the default kit, which is like the second highest damage dealing weapon in the game. So yeah, this is a pretty decent kit in terms of damage. And then it also tanks a lot because it has no armor, but it has resistance 3, so you don't die to things like fall damage, and stompers don't do that much to you, and chemist kit is like almost useless against you. I'm trying to stand up here because I want to get some kills up the tower, because like I said, you don't really take fall damage. Okay, that guy wants to truce. That's fine with me, dude. But yeah, you don't really take fall damage, and the chemist up here can't really do much to me. So tower is a pretty good way to go. Also guys, I'm not going to be using my chicken copters anymore. These things are honestly terrible. For a 70 kill streak reward, I would expect it to be a much better thing. I'd expect at 100 kills you could get like a nuke that you could just like deploy whenever you want, honestly. I'm hoping for that next season, but the chicken copter is just not good. It's pretty much just an ability that makes you a target to all the phantoms and avatars of the server, and it's really just not great. Okay, I really want to get one more kill in this kit, but I really don't like this kit. Like, I think it's a really not suited for me kit. It's definitely not a bad kit. It's a really good kit, actually. I just am so much of a movement player now. Like, I used to not be, but now I am. And granted, I'm not like the best at it. I'm pretty average, but I definitely do a lot better when I have speed 2 compared to when I'm doing a lot of damage and don't have speed 2. I guess that would be more because I strafe than like W tap and S tap, but yeah, I'm not benefiting from the no speed, so I think I'm gonna switch my kit right now. Wait, what the? Bro was just stuck in spawn. I feel kind of bad about that, but like, anyway, so here we are at the black market, and you guys are probably wondering, why am I at the black market? Basically, in the shop, you could buy a broken fishing rod, which is pretty OP, and then you could slash fix, I believe. Yeah, and then you repair the fishing rod. So you could basically just use this like for as long as you want. And fishing rod with the default kit is just annoying, to be honest. You do so much damage, and if you know how to rod, which honestly I don't know how to rod that well, you could do like crazy things with this combination. The only bad thing about this is a lot of people who don't know about the black market will tend to report people with fishing rods in the default kit literally for kit mixing. And I think this guy's like a Twitter dude. I could be wrong, but like I'm pretty sure he PvPs like a Twitter guy. I don't really know how else to explain that, but he does. Yeah, we hit him with one rod, but we managed to kill him. I wish I could show off the combination a little better, so I'm gonna try using it a little bit more on this guy. I mean, like I said, I'm not the best at rodding. I'm actually not even very good at rodding in general. Oh, but those crits, oh my god, look at the damage I'm doing to this guy. Like, he didn't even have time to refill his soups just because I did so much damage. Okay, let's just whip out the rod on this guy. There we go, we rodded him. We're gonna rod him again. He's actually running. No, he just decided to fight someone else, I guess, but I'm obviously not gonna let that happen. I do wish I knew how to rod better, but I don't, honestly. But it's such a shame, because if I did know how to rod better, I could show this off against so many people, but I'm really bad at rodding. Let's try to show it off on you. I think that could work. Okay, Stomper. Stompers, bro. You know what? I'll fight you, Frost Element. It's also kind of hard to show off the... Wow, wait, he just gave up. But it's also kind of hard to show off the rod because a lot of people on the server right now, and just on the server in general lately, have really high ping. And so they just... Bro, what is happening? Why am I getting so many kills right now? Can I show it off on you? Like, will you let that happen? I mean, it would help a lot if you would fight me instead of run. Dude, this guy just keeps killing himself. Like, I'm not even trying to, and he's just jumping up the sponge and failing. Okay, one more kill with the rod. That's what I agreed to. It is kind of hard to focus on rotting and souping at the same time. And also, I am getting like PTSD from the stompers. I think I'm going to take a break for a little bit until every stomper is off the map. I have said it before and I will say it again, and I will continue to believe this wholeheartedly until the day I die. Snail kit is so slept on. For the price, it's a really good kit. Now granted, it's not going to be as good as like Avatar or something, but it's a decent kit that's really cheap, and it has pretty decent armor, pretty decent weaponry, and it slows people every time you hit them. So against a kit like PvP or Barbarian, Snail kit's almost always going to come out on top. Decent damage plus the interruption of movement on an already slow kit, it's really just going to be OP, and if you know how to like strafe and stuff, this is a really good kit. Well guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope that you did all enjoy. If you managed to make it this far in the video, comment what your favorite kit is on Lunar Soup. Whether it's one of the ones I went over or not, just comment whatever your favorite kit is, and maybe I'll do that kit in another video. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, peace out.